and welcome to CAGET, and today we're doing yet another Evolution Evade video. If you saw 2 videos ago, I did an update ideas video for this game on Roblox. It got over 80 views at this point. I am not joking, that video has so many views at this point, probably because I'm actually really active on the Discord server. Even though there's no advertising, one of the actual the big people on the server actually, has access to the content creator channel, even though not enough subscribers to actually get the role to be a YouTuber for some reason. So that's why I'm asking you all to subscribe. But yeah. Anyway, because of that. But anyway, because when the moderators found the video and because they occasionally post videos provided by smaller channels than the big moderators, that video blew up on the Discord server and became an entire meme. And another thing to mention before we start talking about the ideas is I was playing a game against one of the big map creators for this game. I also make maps for this game. If you look at my profile, you'll see tons of maps I made for this game, including one I made with my younger brother. Anyway, but I was making, I was bored. I wanted to do 1v1, and so, the thing was, if I lost, I had to upload the video of me losing, which is the background film for this video. So, haha. I have repurposed the background film! I will now use it for... Yeah, I do lose this game, but there's this weird bug at the end where it gives me a win, even though I went down to 0 health, which is super weird. It's the weirdest glitch ever. But yeah. So let's get into it. So if you watched my last update ideas video, or if you haven't watched it yet for some weird reason, go watch it right now. Because it has literally, no joke, is the, it's a lot of the ideas in that video, I'm gonna build off of. So the first thing is, if you remember my seasons idea, because, at this point they're not gonna add any new eras. Well, the main reason why is they can't figure out anything past future, which makes total sense because it's literally even unknown at this point. Even the future era is hard to think about because it's not even real yet. And so the season's idea was to make it so those different eras replacing the current ones every few months, so there'll be new content. The other idea, which is brought by that same moderator, kind of remind me of was different, what's it called? Sub-eras, or smaller eras inside of an era. So I'll explain them in more detail, but to unlock them, you should probably you watched my last video. I said there should be an easy difficulty, difficulty above impossible, and an endless difficulty. It should basically just be a team-based versus mode. And you've seen what versus looks like. This is endless, basically. But yeah, anyway, if you saw mine, anyway, so yeah. So a lot of the sub-eras could be the same eras as if there was a season system in the game. So like that Ice Age I mentioned could also be a sub-era instead of like a different new using the season system. And I think they should either be sub-eras or the season system for new eras, how they should be added. I'm not sure yet. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. On the Discord server, I would like to see you determine which one would be better, the season system or a sub-era. But yeah. So if you saw me in that video, I'll have to say the easy, normal, and hard difficulties. Well, the easy difficulty isn't in the game yet. It's just one of my concepts from my last video. But how that would work is that, sub-era. Not sub-era, that would just be normal. Else, if you easy, normal, and hard, you unlock a sub-era. So there's a reason to play easy, normal, and hard now, because there's literally no reason to play normal and hard in the current game. And impossible is the only mode people play. So why don't you give normal and hard a reason to play them, and also build off the easy mode idea. And these ideas, when you beat them, you unlock a sub-era. Now, and what the sub-era is like a smaller era inside of an era. For example, the Renaissance age in this game could entail a lot of different things. Like, for example, it could have a pirate era. It could have a pirate era. It could have a American Revolution era. It could have so many different eras inside of it. And yes, my annoying brother's the one who helped me build. So anyway, I was actually building the map with my younger brother, which is called Hive.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I can die.
Anyway, I have some ideas for maps later in this video, how they could be updated and stuff. Not just like things like slopes and like more curve options for roads, because that is something I would hope to be added like soon. So I could actually I have some map ideas I could do if I had access to being able to do that for Evolution Evade maps. But yeah. So idea for sub-eras, like, the Stone Age again, like a Jurassic Age or Ice Age, that sort of thing. Or a Future Age, I don't know. You could have a Future Age, maybe Alien Apocalypse, a Space Age, something like that. Or like Modern, you could have a Zombie Apocalypse, a Nuclear Fallout, a World War II era. The possibilities are endless. Medieval, you could have Rome era or something like that, or a high fantasy era where you have a lot of magic-based towers and stuff. But yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, next idea is maybe like a story to the game. They should build off the map. So the idea is like even Tower Battles has a little bit of a story to it. So what I mean is make a lore to the game. At this point, Tower Battles Battlefront is basically just a spin-off of Tower Battles at this point, and not a fan game. And so both the Tower Battles events and the events that they've done in that game, and how Tower Battles Battlefront adds some story to the Tower Battles. It kind of creates a little bit of a lore for Tower Battles. I'd like to see something interesting for Evolution Evade, and it could work with the maps. Maybe having like a secret code, like every map would have somewhere hidden on it, would have a weird alien symbol equaling a normal letter, and then there's also a secret room you can find in the lobby or something because they're working on a new lobby. When you find this room, you have to put in this code thing to open up the door. And what the code would be is they'll be in all these alien symbols. And so, and if you print the alien symbols, you can then type in the code. However, the code in this one door is to find the right order of the letters will be in yet a different secret room. So one secret room would have the order of the letters. So the maps would have what each letter, the alien letter would actually translate to a real letter, and there'll be a door that where you put in the code. And that would be interesting. On top of that, maybe having some maps get modified a little bit by the creator or even the map creators to fit in with a theme during an update or something, and then go back to normal. For example, my Alpine mountain map I made. Yes, I know, I haven't done a review showing any of you guys who are just watching video for fun the Alpine mountain map. I haven't even showed any of my maps. But yeah, basically, Alpine Mountain's a mountainous map that has a giant waterfall in it. Kind of like the waterfall map in this game, but it's a much different shape, and the waterfall isn't the main feature. I made a version of it with alien ships all over. That's supposed to be the night version of the map if it ever got in. Like the nighttime version of that, not like the night tower I placed earlier in the game. But yeah. Anyway. But the nighttime version of the map has alien ships, so maybe there's an update with those. Aliens were invading the game or something, maybe the same update with that lore thing to it. I mean, other maps could have alien versions of them too that have a low chance of showing up. And that would be interesting though, having different versions of maps. That would be even cooler is if maybe more maps had different versions of them, and so they have the same chance of showing up on the map select screen, but they have the same spot, but they have a little bit. If you get that map shows up, then it'll be like another set of code that says if this map shows up, then maybe it has a different chance for how much the different versions of the map shows up. That'll be interesting for maybe a season-based map where there's 4 different versions of the seasons on one map, which would be super unique. But yeah. Anyway.
I know how to build now.
Please stop. But yeah. Anyway, so having all different versions of maps would be cool, and also having the secret lore being built into the maps. Oh, that would be put by the game creator, not by the map creator. So the game creator could secretly hide in, like, I don't know, text on the block somewhere on the map, which would be kind of cool. But yeah. And that's how that would work. Gavin, what would you add to Evolution Evade?
A new tower.
What would this new tower be?
A blacksmith that would buff everything, doing every buff in the game. For one tower.
That's weird. Well, wait, so towers for me, I would say, I like to see some. Evolution Evade has some really unique towers in the older eras, but one of the problems I honestly see is that because of how the eras work, you're never gonna get all the. Even now that the towers have been cheapened in price, I still don't have all the towers in level 140 something at this point, and I still don't have all the towers. And so a lot of times people just get carried up eras and only have the winning tower from an era, and it's like no point to play. Unless you get all the way up the future era. All eras is basically impossible because you don't have any of the other towers but the towers you get for, just winning, beating an era. And on top of that, you also, and that's super annoying because then they get stuck there and just give up on the game. And so I honestly think there should be a way where it's maybe it's easier to get money or something. Or the towers can be much cheaper. But there's just so many, you know, towers that in the game that they're never going to get used because either they get there's no purpose of using them because, you know, later in the game they're just too weak, and on top of that, you know, they're buyable towers, so most people don't have them, which is kind of sad. So I hope there's some way that the game creator can figure out how to make people do that. Maybe like maybe instead of the normal system for going up here, so it would still keep your towers, but this would go along with the season thing. That maybe you have to do more than just beating era on impossible to go up a season.
You have to buy all the towers in that era too.
No, that's not the best idea. Maybe doing, like, you know, there's a quest system right now for being a map in all different eras. We unlock a skin like the Obama General, which is a thing. What I would like to see is maybe a system for towers that, maybe a system where you have to do not just beat the era on impossible. That'll be one of the tasks. You have to do other things in the era. I don't know what they could be. Maybe defeat a certain amount of one type of enemy that's in that era, or something to go up an era. And that will give more time for people to get, you know, and that will also give you more money so you can get all the towers in the era, or most of the towers in the era before you go up to the next era. I don't know though. That will probably work well with the season system though. I mean, you need a complete revamp of all the eras and stuff, and you need to kind of bring everyone back to no progress. Besides for keeping their like towers and stuff, which I find really just, I don't know. But yeah, oh yeah, they also have win music. No, they have losing music, but they should also have maybe win music. And I don't know, there's just more music. So what they're doing in the Discord server is they're trying to get people to suggest songs and stuff with the game. I honestly like to see for these, you know, songs, maybe a different song for every wave and every difficulty and every era. Which, you know, it seems absurd. Oh, maybe the easy, like, I don't know, every wave 1 on, I don't know, let's just say Stone Age would be the same for easy, normal, and hard for music. Normal, hard, and impossible. I don't know, that would be kind of cool. And sorry, this video is a little bit off, you know, what's it called, like, out of order a little bit. But yeah, I'll probably fix out playing messages on the video, except probably not though. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Remember to like and subscribe to CAGET on YouTube, and I hope you like these other ideas for updates for this game. And peace.